Hi, welcome to the Sunday Vidcast that I'm doing every Sunday for my Random Thoughts blog. I just wanted to give a little bit of rundown of what I'm doing in life, where I am right now, what's happened in the last week. Well, let me see. The last week has been kind of interesting. I've started to move past my past, if you want to put it that way. I've started getting to the point where I'm actually accomplishing things again. I'm actually getting projects finished, and I'm starting new projects, and it's really, really cool. I'm really starting to enjoy life again. Excuse me as I move my camera around. It's been a long time since I've had those experiences where I have a little bit of hope, I guess. I don't know if I want to call it hope, but I think sometimes you get in a rut and you're not sure that you'll get out of the position you're in. And for a while I was like that, where I wasn't sure. It gets a little bit depressing when you're in a situation you don't want to be in, and you see no way out of it. But often when people are in situations like that, they can't see that it'll end, but it will end. And I feel like I'm starting to take the steps needed to get beyond where I am now. Ultimately, I would love to have a good writing career, one which I could buy my mom a house and have her be able to live in it rent-free. Actually, the one I'm in right now. She doesn't own it, I don't own it. I'd like to buy it and basically give it to her, and she could live off the rent of the person on the other side. You know? That would be good. I would love to be able to travel the country and write about my travels, and I hope to be able to do that this year before the election hits. I want to be able to live off my own writing. And sorry if I'm, not staying still. I'm trying to. I'd love to be able to live off my own writing, and these are steps that I'm trying to take in my life. As if you've read my blog, you know that I've stopped drinking soda, and that's one step towards my goal. I've been off of it for 3 weeks, and the symptoms that I've had are starting to fade, which I'm very happy of. I think I'm starting to get more energy because of it. I don't have that dependence on that massive amount of sugar that's in sodas every day. Because when you drink 4 or 5 of those a day, there's a lot of sugar in each can. When you take that away from someone, they go through withdrawals. I'm not sure if it's just the sugar, if there's something else in it that also affects you, but man, it was not fun for the last couple of weeks. And I'm getting to the point where I have more energy. I sleep better at night. I sleep deeper. Although I haven't totally stopped drinking caffeine, I don't feel like I need it all the time like I used to. In fact, I can go a day or two without drinking it, and it doesn't bother me. It's really great. And I'm finding that, excuse me for a second, I'm finding that my mood has stabilized a lot more. There's not the highs and lows that I have been going through in the last little while. It's kind of funny because I thought I could never, ever stop drinking this stuff. And that's one reason I wanted to stop, is because I don't like being that dependent on anything. Well, food, obviously, but I'm actually working on that too. I won't ever get to the point where I can't, I'm stopping eating, but, I'm just getting healthier. So it's an interesting journey. it helps that this week a friend of mine and I have a podcast up. Jessica Brown of Alloway's Domain. It's nice that we got that put up. It's nice to have something finished. And my screen's blinking for some reason. I don't know if it'll be on the final footage or not. Anyway, it's nice that we have that podcast up, and I'll get it linked in my blog if I haven't already. I'll do it today. It's just nice to have a project that's done and one that we're going to do again next week. You know, it just feels good. It feels good to have something that's out there. Excuse me. And what I am going to do in the future is I'm going to start concentrating on writing a lot more. I want to write between 2 and 4 hours a day. I have a lot I can write about, not just game reviews and such, but books, stories, screenplays, comic scripts. And that's another thing I'm working on. I have this webcomic I want to start, and I wanted to get away from the typical gaming-related webcomic. So I decided to go a totally another direction that I haven't seen on the web at all. There may be a webcomic about truck driving out there, but I've not seen one. I came up with the idea when a few months ago I was sitting with my cousin in a yard waiting for them to unload his truck. And we sat there for like 6 hours just waiting for him to unload the truck. And I know that's pretty typical with truck drivers, and we both were getting kind of frustrated because that's a long time just to sit there and stare at, you know, the yard dog going back and forth. So I thought, you know, with this experience and other things I've experienced in life, and the fact that I have a lot of truck drivers and ex-truck drivers in my family, it'd be pretty cool to get a webcomic that just deals with the truck driving lifestyle. So I'm going to start writing the scripts this week, and then after the scripts are done, I'm going to start trying to draw it, which we'll see how that turns out. I have pencils and paper, and you know, we'll see. Also, I came up with a name already, Bobtail, because that basically means you're driving without a load. So, I'm pretty sure the main character is going to be named Bob. We'll see. I'm excited about it. I'm also excited in getting back into writing scripts again. I'm going to see if I can get one sold this year. If I can, that would help a lot. And we'll see, you know, I just pray about it all the time, and something's going to happen. I believe something's going to happen. So, something's going to break for me this year. I believe it. It's, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. We'll see. Anyway, what I didn't do last week, what I should have done, was walk. I didn't walk. That's my fault. I'm going to try to start that again this week. Well, I'm going to start that again this week because I need to start losing weight. I need to get rid of this chin and a bunch of other stuff. I want to feel better about myself. And the last half decade or so has been kind of tough, so I want to get past that and just move on with the rest of my life. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and criticisms, I don't care. You think I'm boring? Don't watch the videos in the future, I guess. But I'm excited about life. I'm just, it's as, I can barely sit here without moving because I'm just excited about things for the first time in a long time. And it's really awesome. I can't wait for the future. Later this year, I want to get Random Encounters, my old webcomic. I want to get it started again. But I'm going to wait until like June or July to get that started because I want to get Bobtail up and going before then. And I just can't wait, you know. Can't wait to get my novel finished. I'm working on a short story for a contest. It's just, it's great. And anyway, I guess I'll stop now. You guys have a great week, and I will talk to you next week. All right, bye.